Hey guys, how are we doing? I know I haven't uploaded in a while. Today is April 24th. It is 1 in the morning. It's a Friday, and I'm just recording. I'm up late. I was doing some schoolwork. I was trading a little bit, and we're going to talk a little bit about my trading journey, how it's going, and what I need to work on. So first of all, I'm still in high school. I go to school. I play sports. I play an instrument. I'm another kid just like you. You may not be a kid, you may be an adult, you may be in college, you may be a little older than being out of college. I don't know. But for all the high schoolers watching my videos, I'm in high school too. I'm graduating in less than 2 months. Uh, I'm almost done with school. I'm going to go to community college right by my house. I don't really want to, but I'm going to because, it gives me something to do. And my parents, they're pushing me to do it. But if I get a 4.0 GPA or higher, that means my first year of college will be paid. So $6,000 of tuition for community college will be paid for, which is really good because I'm not going to have to pay that out of my own pocket. I'm at like a 3.98, but we're going to get there. But now let's talk about trading. This video is about trading. This is just going to be me talking. It's not going to be no edits, no music, no nothing. So it was my birthday the other day. Good birthday. And we ended up picking up a My Funded Futures account. Hit $400 loss the first day, and I ended up passing it a few days later. And the day I passed it, I ended up taking a $400 win on the funded account. But for some reason, I just wanted shorts at the end of the day. So I shorted, and I ended up, instead of getting my stopped out, I ended up blowing the account. So that funded account was only $50, by the way, for a 25K account, gone. And then I proceeded to buy a Lucid Pro account, $80. Did well on the first day. The second day, I almost passed it, and then I blew it because I got greedy and I held the loser because it was going up, and instead of stopping me out, it kept going because I didn't have a stop loss and I didn't want to close. So I lost that account, and I went on a crazy spree of buying 5 alpha future accounts. I bought a 50K daily loss limit, 325Ks daily loss limit, and I was just so like done. And it was in the morning. I was like, you know what? Let me buy another account. So I ended up buying a 25K right before school today. I ended up hitting a long. It was a crazy good trade. I literally bottom ticked it. We ended up inversing an hour for a value gap. I caught 75 points, one mini, passed the account, 6% profit. So I passed an account. Okay, I'm good. By the way, I've gotten a payout before. I've gotten a max payout on alpha futures. But after I got that payout, I ended up using all that money back into evals because I got the same spree where like I blew an account. I hit daily loss. Let me get another account. I can't sit on my hands and not trade. That's what I was, and I need to work on that. So let me finish telling the story. So after that, we ended up passing the account. The one day I leave my wallet in my car when I go to school, I have to submit the KYC. You have to put your ID in and everything. So I ended up going back to my car, getting it, and I hit a trade in class with my buddies. These guys. So I got my buddy Diego, my buddy Ben, and my buddy Luca. Diego's my boy. He's like the day one. He's trying to trade. He's working on it. He's still a little new. I need to be nicer. I'm always like making fun of him for when he loses his trades, but he's my boy. I should be supporting him more. And then we got Ben and Luca. They're a little younger than me, but they're learning how to trade. One of them's on a funded, one of them's on a live account that their parents gave them. So yeah, dude, great job for them. They're working, they're starting, they're very disciplined, which is something I love to see. So I hit a nice little trade. Me and my buddy Ben, we both hit the same long. We longed in the morning. So then, okay, I'm up in profit. And then, so I'm done for the day. And then I ended up making around $700 something. Well, I took a short around lunch hour, and it just dumped. Long story short, I ended up doing well on the first day, but then I ended up trading tonight in Asian session, and I hit the daily loss limit of $500. And I ended up having those 325K accounts with 2% drawdown, copy traded them, and I was less than $100 of drawdown on all of them. And I kid you not, same thing with the 50K. I was less than $100 of drawdown. I had maybe $70 of drawdown, and I'm gonna be honest, God saved me today because there's no way I should have passed these accounts. I was not following my rules. I was taking trades, but it worked out, and I'm grateful, and I need to be disciplined. God is giving me a little uh, get out of jail free card. So I ended up, now I passed that 50K account. The max drawdown is $48,000. On my soul, on everything, my equity was down to $48,050 at one point. I shorted at the top of gold. Gold proceeded to dump, hit that liquidity. I caught like 30 points, so I ended up making like 1,500. So now I'm back. Or maybe like 2,000. So I'm a little bit up around break even on the whole account. So I'm back around 50,000, 50,500. We still have liquidity. I want to take a long on gold. One mini gold, and I ended up sizing up to 2 minis gold because I know how the market works. When it hits liquidity, it slowly goes down. It's going to bounce back and retrace. So that's what I did, and I caught it. I passed the account. So I passed the account. So I passed the 50K. I was in another trade on the 25K, but I closed early on NQ because I'm only like 2 or 3% for passing that, and those two other 25Ks, they're probably done. I have $50 of drawdown. There's not much I can do. I just got a notification. I think I got stopped out. But dude, it is what it is. It's all good, and this is what we do, bro. So I'm very grateful for God that I ended up I didn't even get out of drawdown. I passed the 50K. Halfway to passing the 25K, and I have a 25K qualified with 2% drawdown left in a winning day. So if I can build a buffer on the qualified account, and if I can do the same thing with the 50K, I can do well. And then I can pass this other 25K, 100K funding. I take a 2% payout. That's $2,000. After the profit split, that's $1,800 in my bank account. So as long as I lock in, we'll be able to do it. But I really need to lock in. I don't want to copy trade. I just want to take the trade, be done, rotate accounts when I'm done. So I'm going to go. I just want to update with you what's going on. But let me share you guys some advice. Learn from my mistakes. I've blown countless accounts. When I got that first payout in March, I got $1,300. I proceeded to spend all of it over spring break. Eval. Alpha Futures was 50% off. Eval. I probably spent over $1,000 on evals in 1 week. I'm just being fully transparent. I ended up spending 59.25 times 4 plus 89 or whatever. I ended up spending around $300 to $400 on Alpha Futures accounts. Luckily, I passed 2 of them, so if I can get a payout, it'll pay for itself. But right now, I'm worrying about the process because I'm so close on the line. I've been trading for a little over a year. I've been trading prop firms since like November, constantly blowing accounts, can't follow my rules, and I'm starting to get an edge in understanding where direction and where price is going to go. However, the only issue that we're dealing with right now is simply we need to be better at being disciplined. We need to get on the charts, take the trade, not 10 micros. We're going to use 3 or 4 micros. Okay? You make 200, 400 bucks, you're done. That's a qualified account. You can get a payout. You got consistency rule you got to deal with. Okay? You hit daily loss on an eval, funded, not a big deal. I got to be okay with taking a loss because I know that I'm profitable enough to do well later. Okay? Just because you have a bad day at practice, just because you have a bad gym session, doesn't mean tomorrow's going to be bad too. But if you let it get to you, if you let it get to your mind, it will be a bad day tomorrow. And if you keep trying to get it back in one day, if you fail bench press max out, but you try to do it again and do it again and do it again, you're going to hurt yourself because you need to chill out, relax, and get better. So yeah, dude, this has been a 10-minute video. Just telling you what's going on. So we're going to talk about, maybe I'll upload a video every week. But yeah, dude, we've gotten a payout before, so we know this is real. I withdrew it into cash, so I had $1,000 in cash. We know that trading's possible. We know that I'm able to get a payout. I just got to be patient, bro. If I'm patient, I can easily get a payout, 100%. But if I'm not patient, I'll blow these accounts. So we're going to see what we got. We're going to lock in. We're going to chill out this weekend. not even think about trading, do some other stuff. We'll get back on the charts next week. So yeah, thanks for watching. And yeah, dude, subscribe. If you like trading, follow my account, follow my TikTok. It's the same thing as my YouTube. But yeah, dude, y'all the goats. Thanks for watching all the way. If you stayed all the way, comment your trading journey, and we'll see you guys in the next video.